She's really in vacation mode. She ain't giving a fuck
I
about
don't give a fuck.
nothing.
This episode about to be another back porch production or something like that.
Like Jalen and them say, pop the
Little
trunk.
grab
This
bag.
is gonna be
Yeah.
whatever. This just happens to be what we talking about. Yeah.
We were all
my
late
days.
to the party today, so there's just a lot
Correction.
happening.
Everyone but me was.
Yeah,
late.
I showed up. Lume was like completely ready to go. It's like, oh shit, I'm late. In my defense, I told you I would be.
You did. Your TED Talk was very interesting earlier today. I was like, your logic is deniable, but
I was like, I'm going to be late to record. He's like, what does that mean? You come at a different time every week.
I was like, okay.
Fair point.
Like,
yes, I understand that.
In your head, you've got a time. So that's
In my head, I have a time, and I never get it to work. Anyway, welcome to Quarantings.
Quarantings, a.k.a. the best podcast you'll hear today. You're welcome. But
We are vibing. I am on vacation mode. I'm going on a vacation for the first time since COVID.
to Wales Vagina.
Yup.
Great place.
San Diego, CA, baby. A far superior California city to
Oh, here she goes.
other cities that.
Couldn't go enough episodes without some LA hatred. Oh, man. Man, I got to get O on the pod, so, like, I got to
Yeah,
get him
by
on
the
the pod
time
to
you're
defend
hearing
him.
this,
Defend his
this episode will come out
blessings.
next week, so I'll be back by then. But who cares? We can just let them see behind the curtain. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm very excited. We're going to the U.S. Open PGA at Torrey Pines.
And you know she's stressing about this outfit because
Oh yeah, I already laid out my whole outfit problems to Lume.
I was like, wow, that's a
Listen,
lot
okay,
harder
ladies.
than I would know because
Chime in on this. I feel like it's very stressful to understand what outfits you need because first of all, you need to have various outfits for various occasions, obviously. The secondary thing that is lesser talked about though, I feel like, is you need different options for how you are physically doing. Like you need an option for I need something loose and just comfortable. I need something that's long enough that
Is
my
this true?
thighs don't rub
Is this
together. I can't stand that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, we actually have a lady in the studio audience today, so we can
Yeah.
get some more perspective.
So not only am I trying to plan for club versus PGA versus Disneyland versus beach, but there's also hungover, need something loose and comfortable versus. Exactly. Thank you. She said, if I throw up, I don't care. Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that is different between the guys and the girls because, like I told you earlier off wax, my outfit going and my outfit coming, they're the same. I got
Right.
one, as you call it, comfortable. I'm in the hotel out or Airbnb
Vibing.
outfit.
Yeah.
I've got 2 club outfits, got the swim trunks, and I'm good. What's
Because
up?
the men, I was saying, if you have a club outfit, say,
You're right. Our shit is more versatile.
yeah, there's a range of places that you could wear the club outfit to. The club outfit I'm wearing, bitch, I can't be seen nowhere but the club in that shit. That,
No,
No.
no. You're right. My airport outfit can be my club outfit as long as I just got to change the shoes normally. Because that's about it.
Yeah, see,
But,
you have no
yeah.
idea what I'm going through.
I really don't. I really don't.
But to be fair, the real problem with all of it is simply that I'm cheap. And I refuse to check a bag, so I'm trying to put everything in a carry-on
Still trying
for
to
5
get
days.
these sugar daddies. My goodness. Hop in the DMs. Venmo her.
I know.
You know what? Hey. You know what? I'm a peer pressure Kristen into putting her Venmo on her IG story tomorrow, so people can just cash at. Send her pay for the bag. That's all I'm a pressure her to do it before I leave tonight. She got to be putting that
$30
shit.
both ways. I'd rather pay for extra drinks while there.
And you know what? You can pay for extra drinks when these people Venmo you that cash. Shit. That's
So
the
we're gonna
move.
see how it all
That's
plays
the move.
out.
So we pay her back for these bags because she gonna check it in.
Yeah.
But no.
And then I was telling you, both the PGA and Disneyland are gonna be literally 12-hour days.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be a lot.
That's a certain kind of outfit that you can truly wear for 12 hours. I rarely wear an outfit for 12 hours in my regular life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm changing clothes 2-3 times a day. you really gotta think about like what's gonna work. And also like whatever if we go on Splash Mountain or something.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's appropriate.
You
It
gotta be
works.
comfy.
You're not out here.
Yeah, if you're all soaking wet, you can be all right.
She can't be showing the kids, the see-through stuff, whatever. I don't know. It's not a wet T-shirt contest. It's Disneyland. So.
And then when we go to the PGA, like I want to wear this really cute skirt, but I'm like, this is not a sit on the ground skirt. So are we gonna be sitting in the grass? Then I gotta wear this other thing. Anyway, I could go on. It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been a day. AKA you're checked out on vacation. But it is ironic that we were talking about the vacation because the thing that I wanted to cook on for a little bit was the fact of when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, we got a little grab bag, riddle me this-ish vibe.
I don't even know if we're even going to call it. Well, we'll see. Whatever.
We'll see, but it's kind of like summer quandaries.
Yeah, and I think my biggest quandary is just like, I don't know why you Minnesota girls hate me so much. Because I just know when I'm on the apps outside of this state, I am so much more successful. Like, it doesn't even make sense. And I'm not even one of those people that goes to, like, Miami or LA or whatever. And you know how people, like, change the bio, like, oh, in town for the weekend, hit me up. Da, da, da. I don't even put the energy into that. Like, I literally leave the shit the same as it is because my shit's universal. It applies anyways.
Right.
But, like, magically, I'll land in Phoenix for a weekend and be there for 4 hours and have 4 times the matches I would in a week here, 2 weeks. And I'm like, that's
pretty wild. I feel
sense.
like I don't have enough experience to agree or disagree for myself, but do you have assumptions as to why this is?
No. I mean, honestly, I was kind of going to talk it out because, like, so, and it's worse internationally. I'll say that.
Worse? What do you mean worse? Less?
I mean, like, worse as far as, like, I get even more matches internationally.
So, I would classify that as better. Like,
yeah, okay.
But I see what you're saying.
Yes,
worse.
yeah. Like,
that's just wild.
I don't know. It's just so weird. So, like, the first time I went back to Uganda, like, in over 15 years, I hadn't been there. Yeah. And obviously, apps did not exist the last time I was there.
Right.
We got there, and I'm, like, discovering all these things going on. Uber is there, so I'm like, yo, this is dope. Whatever.
Is it called that, or is it a different?
No, it's Uber. Yeah, it's the same app.
Okay.
Everything.
Bye.
And, yeah, it's a little more ratchet, but it's the same app. As I know both of those people can attest. But, like, I was like, oh, Tinder's out here, too. Okay, whatever. I'll do a little swiping. And you know how, like,
people still looking for ratchet-ass love
they're
everywhere
still out here
in the
looking
world.
for love. So one night, my cousin, Isabel, was taking me out to this bar, and it was around St. Patrick's Day when I was there.
Okay.
She's like, okay, just so you're aware, when we get here, this is like a very girls looking for Americans bar. And I was like, oh, well, what do you mean?
That's wild. Okay.
She's like, well, first of all, this will probably be the only bar that we go to where you'll see more than, like, 2 white people. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because normally when we're in UG, seeing a white person is such a unicorn that I point it out every single time. Like,
okay.
I'm not even, I don't even, like, pretend to hide it. I, like, point at them. Like, oh, my gosh, there's a Mzungu. Wow. So, like, when we got to this bar, I immediately saw, like, 4 frat bros. They had to be frat bros. Yeah. Sitting in the corner. And I was like, wow, what mission trip are you guys lying about right now? But good for you. Good for you trying to come get in some of this African punani. I'm proud of you. And I was just like, wow, okay. This is, an interesting place. Like, it was, I got to give the name because it's just funny. The name of the place was called Bubbles.
That's the name of the bar?
And the bar was Bubbles, the Irish pub.
Bubbles, the Irish pub.
You heard what I said.
Was it an Irish pub, or was it just called that? Like, did it have the? You know what an Irish pub is like?
Yeah, it was no Kieran's. I'll tell you that right now.
It didn't have the aesthetic of the local.
It was actually St. Patrick's Day when we went there, and I ordered an Irish car bomb and had to teach them how to make it. So that's how Irish pubs are. Yeah.
So that's the extent. Good to know.
But while we were there, I'm just noticing because I don't try to hide the fact that I'm clearly from America. Like, I dress the same way I dress
I mean, there
here.
is no hiding it, really,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, you talk to me for 2 minutes, you know.
Right.
But, like, I was noticing, I'm like, wow, like, a lot of people are, like, noticing me, and I'm not being very outlandish or anything like that.
Right.
So, you know how, like, Tinder, you got, like, the little number with the gold stars or whatever. It tells you, like, how many matches you got. So, like, before I got there, I think my number, because we had been there for a couple days, was at, like, 7 matches, 8 matches. When I got home, then woke up the next morning, I was at 25 matches.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, I did not go nowhere. And so I did a little swiping in the morning just to see what's up. And of course, like every other one was like, ooh, match. Oh, match. And I will say this about them Africa girls, like, Tinder might as well be Bumble. They out here hitting you up right away.
Really?
They were
Good
like,
for
oh,
them.
he matched? Boom.
Wildin'.
What's up? How you doing? What's going on today?
Ooh, okay.
And I'm like, this thing says you're like 40 kilometers away. That seems far. And I don't do the metric system, so I'm not going.
I don't know.
I'm not going. Like, but they just be out here ready to go. And when I say they're ready to go, like, they're ready to go. They're like, looking for a husband.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, well, you looking for a green card? Because that part makes all the more sense.
So they're
in the
not.
world
Wait,
to
are
me.
they trying to like hook up, or are they trying to, like they said, find a husband?
So half of them, or at least in my experience, half of them are definitely trying to hook up.
Okay.
But for a price.
Like a literal dollar price?
Correct.
Oh boy, here we go, Tinder. Alrighty.
And the worst part is they're very good about not
Acting
saying
like
the
that?
specific price.
Right.
But saying like all of the things that they want to do in an evening that they would expect you to pay for, which then
Wow.
obviously breaks down the price. Like I had some girl who told me that it was her birthday that weekend and she really wanted to celebrate. I was like, you ain't got no friends? And then I was like, well, what did you want to do? She was like, oh, I was hoping I'd get a cake, go to a nice little dinner, and then go out to this club called Governor that's one of the more popular clubs in
places.
there.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, so you want like a $150 birthday? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which again, if any girl in America asked me for a $150 birthday, I would probably be like, okay, let's go.
Okay.
But when I'm on vacation and $150 makes me a fucking king, I'm like, I don't know you. Like,
sure.
why? And so it's just so interesting.
Wait, so we're
that
not
they be like
talking.
that.
Okay, wait. So we're not. Just to be clear, we're not talking about like there's prostitutes eliciting shit on Tinder, or we are saying that.
No,
it's more
no
in
one,
the vein
no,
of like be
no one
my
was,
man
no
for
one
a
was
minute.
blatant like that on Tinder. Now the girls out at the bars, especially where my dad is from, which is a little more hood.
Okay.
They are essentially
Okay.
eliciting that like, hey, I'm gonna come dance with you, do the thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, we gonna stay the night. Like, there's this... I'm gonna tell the story? Yeah, I'm gonna tell the story.
They said go ahead.
I'm gonna tell the
You
story.
got the go ahead.
So we were...
Green lights.
So we were at like one of my favorite clubs in Uganda, and I was out with like all my cousins, and mostly guy cousins. And some of them brought some of their girls, and we're out, and I'm like, oh, I got all the drinks. We're vibing. Let's just go. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that night cost me more than $100, so it was cool to me. There was this group of girls that kind of like saw us vibing and came over. And this one girl decided I was about to be her target.
Okay.
And so she comes over, is hollering at me, you know, dancing with me. We're vibing, da-da-da. I'm ordering more drinks. Let's go. Yeah, everything's cool. I was only there with my dad, and we had separate hotel rooms.
Okay.
So I was like, psh, bring this girl back, whatever, right?
Right. No problem.
So I was like, all right, you down? Let's go. So we went back to the hotel. You can put the pieces together.
Yeah.
Next morning, I wake up thinking like, cool, great night. We was out. Like, I'm in American man mode. Great night. We out. You gonna get your ass home.
Right.
Call it a day.
Right.
So we wake up, and after my dad tried to like bust into the hotel room, and I had to like hold it
Be
back
like,
at the door,
give
like
back.
pull out. I was
That's
like,
funny.
well,
Besides,
yeah, I know, right? I was like, well, you know, been fun, you know, but I gotta get ready for this, you know, this whole thing,
family
like,
thing,
yeah,
blah blah
family
blah.
function, like,
See you later.
you
or
ready
see
to
never.
roll? And she was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, Sebo, that's cool, that's cool. And then she just sat there, like, on the bed, looking at me, and I was like,
So she expected you to pay her.
110%.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
Oh my god.
I'm not doing none of that. So I was like, we had a great time. And
Wait, wait. At what point did you realize? Like, that would not be where my mind went. Like, at what point do you realize? Like,
when
oh, she's
I
waiting
went to the bathroom
to try to like get the
like,
fuck
just,
out.
yeah, I
like,
sat in
generate
there
any kind of leave.
thinking like, okay, she go be, let me wash my ass up, like da da da. Come back and she's still here. And I said, well, first of all, yeah, I was like, are you trying to get it in again? Like, what's up? She was like, oh, come on. So you know. And I was like, well, I mean, no, I don't know because you never said this. And then that's when I had to get mean a little bit. Like, hey, you know, like, I don't know how y'all get down here, but in America, I get the price before I go back to the crib.
Whoa.
I don't get the price in the morning. Yeah. So then the worst part is I spent most of my cash
At
the night
pillow.
before.
Right.
So
you
I was
don't
like,
have any
oh,
fucking-
damn, I don't know what I even have. So I did save some like actual American dollars. I was like, hey, here's $20. I know what this converts to. I was like, and then here's like,
because she didn't really tell you what she was waiting for.
correct. And then I was like, and then here's like enough shillings I know to get you away from here.
$20.
I was like, you
Here's
need
$20.
to.
I'm
I was
dead.
like, you need to go.
I'm dead.
I told her, I was like, I ain't got no money, and you
Oh my
were
God.
drinking all my stuff last night.
Right. I
Came back to the crib.
didn't
never
tell me
said
none of
nothing,
this. Right. Oh my God,
and
that's so
she
funny.
was just like, damn, all right. Like, she literally saw my wallet and saw there was literally no cash in there other than what I gave her. And so she's
so
just
she
like,
was fine.
I don't know if she was fine, but she left.
But she left.
Yeah.
She had enough to get home.
Again, she knew what that money converted to, and I think it was close enough to what her price would have been that she was like, yeah,
That
whatever.
is so
Well, I mean, I gave her
goddamn
shillings too,
funny.
like the rest of shillings, but like, yeah. And so I was like, wow, I just got fucking hustled.
So
And-
like, so then what? So then you go to like family breakfast and you
Oh,
reveal
no.
this to your whole family, or like how did
No. So then, like, the most awkward part is that I actually ended up like getting sick, and I didn't leave to that family function for like 3 hours later
Because
until
you
I
were
was supposed to
hungover?
go.
Because you were actually like had the
I
flu
was
or some shit.
actually sick. Like,
Oh,
I think
that
it was like,
fucking sucks.
yeah, like more like malaria type sick.
Oh my God.
And so then I was like, well, this kind of sucks. And I knew my dad was going to be mad. And then I was just
Right,
like,
because he already was. He tried to burst in on you with a girl.
100%. 100%. And I was just like, well, I mean, I got again in your hometown, bro. Like, this is all you. Like, you should have warned me about these bitches around here. Like,
Wow.
that. But I'll just say that that's not the only time that's happened in UG. And
That
yeah.
specifically, like you went home with a girl you didn't realize it was a prostitute.
I'll just say that's not the only time that happened in UG, and like it's just
I mean, honestly,
different
like
over there.
I'm
like,
laughing because it's wild. I'm not trying to throw shade at you.
Oh, I know
specifically.
you're
like,
not.
If people are not
I know you're not.
disclosing it, like how the fuck are you supposed to know?
And that's what I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I feel like that's something, you know. If you're a business,
you just
if you're
like
a business,
feel it out, yeah.
if you're a business person, you should be out here.
Right. Are you a
Yeah.
prostitute? Yeah, I feel like that creates like
And that's the
a whole
problem. I'm
nother
like,
level of
I don't
issue.
want to be out here just asking the next fine girl I see, like,
right,
you know.
right.
So
Yeah,
I
if
don't.
some dude came up to me and was like, "Hey, are you a prostitute?" I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I was wondering because I like really want to talk to you.
It's like, I want to holler,
I'm
but
just wondering if you're a prostitute because I really like you.
it's like I'm willing to spend money when you're around me tonight.
If you're
but
not a prostitute, I'll gladly spend money on you.
I don't want to. I don't want to have to spend money in the morning.
Oh my god.
So like, if you could tell me now where I'm more aware of it, I can spend it
Right, I can like just make the
directly.
decision.
Like, yeah,
right.
like let's.
Because the other thing is like if you don't know it's a prostitute, then you think you're just like vibing. Like
That's the worst part. I'm
That's
like,
the worst part,
y'all are
right.
out here smooshing up my fucking ego,
right.
making me feel great, while I'm out here just matching up freaking girls on Tinder like I'm at the slots, like ching ching ching.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh yeah, well I'm the man out here. Shit. 25, 40,
Right.
50. Like the worst part is when, because Tinder, like it just leaves your matches for a little while, like when you've left like a state or a country.
Yeah.
So the worst part is coming back here and seeing like, oh, you got 55 matches, and I know 50 of them are not here.
Dwindle.
And I'm just like,
brutal.
come on, how do I wait till it gets out to just the
Of the
American
system,
girls?
right.
Like, this is getting really annoying. I'm really tired of it.
So do you think, I mean, okay, so like obviously that's part of the like higher match rate, apparently. I would have no idea of this. So
Oh,
this
no,
is all
I've-
very interesting.
No, like Africa is the best, but like literally Arizona, I've gotten more matches. LA, more matches. Miami, more
It might
matches.
just, I don't know, it's probably just
Vegas toss up. Vegas.
I mean,
is a toss-up,
everyone's there on vacation,
Everyone's
so
in
like it
Vegas.
depends
So
on if
Vegas
you're,
is
yeah.
Vegas is actually what I feel like would be the most like Africa, where I'd be just matching with bitches
just,
that are kind of
sure.
like,
yeah, right.
But like, yeah, but Minnesota.
The difference between Arizona and Minnesota is interesting though. I'm not, maybe it's just because they're on fucking summer demon time all year round.
I mean, shout out to Demon Time, like,
Yeah.
for sure. Nothing, not to be confused with Demon Slayer, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't get it, and
Yeah.
like, I'm not sure if it's like just because I've lived here,
Right.
but also it's like, I mean, as far as I know, I'm not really a hoe out here, so
Right.
it's not like all these bitches know
I've
me
literally
and know the people that
never
I've slept with.
been on the
so-
apps anywhere except here. Except, well, I mean, when I lived in LA, I did, but
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
that's different. Like I
You
lived there,
lived
so it was
there,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
So
filtering me.
it was the
different.
hometown thing.
Yeah.
No, which is fine.
I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I've talked some shit about Minnesota on prior episodes, but there is a part of me that's like, bitches are just like not as receptive here, or anyone, men and women, are not like
Maybe.
as receptive as other areas.
I mean, I don't know, because
Or it
it's like,
could just be like a cultural thing. Again,
I really
like
think it is more of a
Minnesota
culture
passive
thing.
aggressive.
Because I've heard about like Canadian girls
Mm-hmm.
are more whatever, loosey goosey.
Right.
French women.
Yeah,
I
you
hear
heard
are-
me say I like the
Yeah,
I
you
like the French.
You like the
dating.
French, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they, cool
Right.
out, cool out. I've clearly just told you how these UG girls get down. They're like
Right.
whatever, they do their thing.
Right. Well, and clearly more willing to initiate,
Yes.
even just like not, the I don't want to say normal. That's not what I mean, but for lack of a better term,
For lack of a better word,
normal.
yeah. They're just like,
Um,
we going for it. Like,
yeah.
we don't got to wait
Clearly
for you.
willing to initiate.
hmm
So maybe it's that, but the difference again between Arizona and Minnesota is like the interesting one then.
Yeah, I mean, but Arizona, they do got my weakness, because they got a lot of MILFs out there. So
Okay. Who actually
That's-
use the apps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
See, senorita.
But are they
do.
good looking? I feel like I never see any older dudes on the apps that are good looking. They're terrible. I mean, and by
don't know.
terrible, I don't mean like actually good looking. I mean like at least reasonable. Like there's a difference, between good looking for old, and terrible.
There is a difference, and I can't confirm or deny it
Right.
in that way. I don't know. I guess I'll just say I was on vacation. That's all.
I don't know. Chime in, listeners, if you think Minnesota people on the apps are just like fucking annoying, like we do.
For lack of a better word, they trash.
Yeah, for lack of a better term.
Except for whoever you are who matched with me, you're not trash, girl. You're
Yeah.
cute till I talk to you. But
Yeah, you're the one.
but the rest of y'all.
You're the one on the app.
But the rest of y'all, like, come on now, like, yeah, why you being so rude? But no, I felt like I need to click on that because, yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. And,
Apparently, if you pay the premium, then you can travel even when you're not traveling.
Oh yeah, you can put the travel mode on. Yeah, no. We're gonna do an episode where we just pay
Where we
the
just
thing
pay
and
it?
we just.
I
do
know.
it.
I'm about ready to do that. I've just been, moving and then blah 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 and then going on this vacation. When I get back from the vacation, like I texted you just the other day because I didn't show up to Sunday Fun Day like a little bitch. I know. It's
I
bad.
didn't have jam and wing energy. Actually, no, wait. What was my favorite quote? You said, "I solemnly swear when I come back from this vacation to be a better friend."
Yeah.
And I saved it. Don't worry.
I know. Because I was being serious. Also, I was like, obviously referencing Harry Potter. But
Yeah, I don't know that reference.
oh, that's what they say. That I solemnly swear I'm up to no good.
Oh, that's from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, I do solemnly swear that when I get back, I will come to Sunday Fun Day and come to the
Oh,
function.
wow, she put it on wax. That's all. That's really all I wanted to hustle you into is putting it on
Yeah,
wax.
no,
so that's
it's
fine.
gonna happen. We're gonna get to that point. I really didn't think that when I moved it was gonna be anything like energy and time wise, because I didn't buy any furniture. I was moving downstairs in my building, and like I was just like, oh, it'll be like nothing. It has not been nothing. It has been like really time consuming.
Moving is horrible, honestly. I know that all of those people plan to move sometime in the next month, and I feel bad for all of them.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's the worst. Like, there's nothing worse than moving except for when you're done.
Right.
Like, yeah. And
So
that's the
anyway,
problem. It
finally
takes
after like
forever.
a month of like a slow like move, sometimes like you move one day, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm bringing all the shit.
And
blah,
your
blah,
move at least is you've had the luxury of not having the stress. Like, there's a time limit to it, which
right.
is good.
No, it's been good. Right.
so it makes it a little less. Ugh. as
But yeah,
opposed to-
basically a full month, if not more like 6 weeks, to really feel like I'm in like an actual groove with it. So that's good. But okay, so I have a little summer quandary. Summer quandary is not the right word, but anyway, as you're
Which-
speaking about these different bars and clubs that you've been to,
Uh-huh.
last weekend I went to the Saloon for the
AKA
first
a
time.
Minnesota staple.
A Minnesota staple. I had
That's
never
still
been
open.
there, and my roommate and his friend were like, "Let's go there."
You had really never been there?
No, never.
That's
Which
crazy.
is crazy. But I was down. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah, you're
Nobody
vaxxed,
suggested
you're
it.
vaxxed and waxed. You're ready to go.
Well,
Hot girl
yeah,
summer.
yeah.
it's
So
fine.
anyway, so they were like, "Yeah, my friends are already there." So I'm like, "Great, perfect." If you have never been to the Saloon, listeners, first of all, you should all go because it's fucking amazing. Loved it so much. But like, I'm just gonna warn you. I'm gonna reveal what you will encounter at this bar. So first of all, we got in no problem, which was super nice and way different than what downtown has recently been like due to COVID being over. The lines have been hectic as fuck. So I was expecting we were gonna have to wait in line forever because we literally didn't leave the house till 11. So
Yeah, because you're used to your loop lines.
So we walked there, which was kind of a bitch getting down Hennepin because of all the construction, but whatever.
You got
Anyway,
there. It's fine.
we get there and nobody warned me of anything. And we
Just said, come to the saloon.
yeah, and we fucking get in. First of all, it's a huge bar. I was not expecting that.
Lots of space.
Yeah, it's
Lots of
really
space.
big. It was utterly jam packed, wall to wall.
People get real comfortable there, so when they jam pack, they just squish up.
It is not a, shall we say, chill drinks vibe.
Oh no, you are going there to partay.
Yeah,
Partay
yeah.
after partay.
It
is
was
literally
wall
what they
to
do.
wall jammed. I would say at least 40% of people had their shirts completely off, men. But honestly, if I had taken my shirt off, I don't think anyone would have batted an eyelash.
They wouldn't notice at all. They probably honestly wouldn't notice. At least
And
not
then-
there.
When you walk in to the bar, there's this like big old bar, and then like to the right there's a huge dance floor, and it's packed, and then there's like a stage, and there's like half naked men dancing on the stage, and like people shoving money in their like thongs that they're wearing. So whatever, fine.
If there were.
Right, but then in the back, like not in the back, it's fully visible right when you walk in, but at the back of the room, there's like this fucking higher upstage to the point where you like, it's like high up. And plexiglass.
You're talking about the shower.
Yes, I'm talking about the shower.
Yeah.
Because anybody who has never been there needs to be prepared for what they're about to witness when they go in this bar.
They got some fake showers and they got freaking...
It's not a fake shower. It's a real shower.
I mean, they're not... Okay, fake shower in the sense that they're not in there to get clean.
No, they're not. Oh, no.
Okay.
If anything, the opposite. If anything, the opposite.
That's what I mean.
No, it's a real shower in the sense that there's a shower head with water coming out of it, and it's surrounded by plexiglass. And literally the dude gets in there and just whips the towel off, full erect penis in everyone's face, and just living his best life, dancing around. It's
like my man Vinny from Jersey Shore. He's out here. He did his little Thunder from Down Under expo, and that was the move.
And
Just
then,
get in the shower.
and then there's the little slot in the plexiglass where you can, push money through it. And then he, backs up on it and uses his bare ass to, push it up the plexiglass because it's wet in there. So the water the dollars stick to the plexiglass. It is wild. Literally, rubbing his actual penis on this money plexiglass wet situation. It was nuts. It was so fucking funny. So we, kind of go over there. I'm, literally blatantly I mean, everyone's, blatantly watching. We're all, cheering.
Yeah,
And he sees me and he blows me a kiss, which was hilarious. And so we were just vibing. I mean, it's super fun. Everybody's fucking drunk. The drinks are strong and they're cheap.
No, that's the thing. The saloon is not expensive. Usually they have a cover, which I get annoyed by covers, but the offset of the cover to what you're paying for your drinks and how strong they are,
right?
It equals out where I'm okay with that.
Yep.
And yes, it is definitely it was
wild.
A heavy party.
And then the main room, it's almost misty because everybody's just dancing the night away, and it's whatever. So you get hot real quick. You go into the sidebar.
There's
which
the
is also
sidebar.
huge.
There's old school, and then there's the little pink one or whatever.
Right. There's 3 or 4 different rooms, and then they have a honestly pretty large side patio.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Which
you can fit
it's
a bunch
narrow,
of
but
people out
it goes on and on forever.
It's long.
Yeah.
Phrasing. So yeah, it's fine.
So we were fake. So we were fake. We were fake flirting with the bouncer. I was with some people. One of the people I was with was literally flirting with one of my guy friends was flirting with the bouncer, and then I was flirting with the bouncer. I was like, "Are you sure?
You want him over me?
Yeah, him
what's
or me?
up?
Make your choice." He was totally laughing. We were vibing. He's like, "No, my boyfriend is here somewhere inside." I'm like, "Well, let's see him." It was just fun. We had a great time. It was hilarious.
The saloon
We got fucked up.
The saloon is very interesting, and
it's worthwhile to see. It's truly, and it's great. It's a great vibe. If you're secure, I mean, first of all bitches should go there. Men, if you're secure enough in your masculinity, you should go there because it's honestly a good vibe. Everybody there's in a great mood.
And men, if you are not secure enough in your masculinity, take a girl with you.
Yeah.
That is gonna be your kind
your
of
girl.
partner.
Right.
That night, promise you, good time.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
Because there's no, I mean, you're not. I'm not there to
You'll
find a
almost
man.
for sure get a free drink.
100%. But you don't have.
Here's the thing. I've never actually seen the shower. I've seen the showers, but people aren't in there. But
But also, you don't have to hang out right by the.
It's easy
by
to
the
miss.
penises.
It's very easy to miss.
It's a big enough bar that there's all different areas, so it's not like you. It's not like you have to literally have a penis in your face the whole time.
It's easy to miss.
I didn't even walk over there.
Yeah. No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
It is easy to miss if you don't want a dick in your face while you're out. You can go with or without your girl and be.
But you
having
do.
a good
I'm more
time.
meant I mean, you don't have to be. You can still be secure in your masculinity and not want a penis in your face. Literally,
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
I'm more meant in the sense of it is a gay bar. There are, I would say, over half the people there are gay men. and the men are gonna try to like say what's up to you. They're very.
Oh yeah, you will get hit on. I've got hit on.
But everybody in this bar is like literally so respectful and like so cool, and that's part of why it's so fun to go there is because you actually like we talked to so many new people and met so many new people, and it wasn't even like who's interested in who type thing. It was just like it's not because everything is not clear of who's interested in who. There's no assumption that just because somebody is speaking to you in a bar who's a stranger that they're hitting on you necessarily. Like it's more just like we're gonna vibe and figure it out.
Well, maybe on your end, I feel like everybody was trying to talk to me, was trying to hit on me. Well, except for the ones that I knew were straight, which they made clear before they ever approached me. But at the same time, the respect level is much better than like Cowboy Jacks,
right?
Or Sneaky Pete's, like.
Right.
And again, I love these places. I'm not
so do I,
dogging those places, but like they're getting hit on. You know they're going to be a little more aggressive, a little more whatever, as opposed to the saloon. They really just like, hey, you want a drink?
People are really nice.
Cool,
yeah.
let's vibe out.
Yeah.
We out here to have fun. Like, I think I would say like 95% of the people that walk through that door are genuinely just there to have a great night.
Agreed.
And however their great night ends up, that's what it is. But they're not of the mindset like, I need to go there to hook up with somebody or do this or da-da-da. Literally their only thought process, I need to have a great night.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Saloon because I'm going to have a great night. And that's it.
It was quite the night. It was quite the night. We were there till bar closed, and then the other, of course, hilarious thing that happened is that then we were walking down Hennepin to get home at bar closed. The streets were fucking packed. And, like, whatever, we're walking. Dudes are kind of being creepy to me. I'm, like, putting the blinders on, you know, whatever. Like, literally giving the, like, do not fuck with me vibe 100%, fucking away from everyone. Trying to get home, trying to get my roommate and my friends home in one piece. We were all fucked up. Anyway, so I hear somebody, like, holler at me, kind of. Not holler at me, but say something. I didn't even hear what. I just knew it was directed at me just based on, like, whatever. And I'm just like, oh, God, like, no, blinders. I'm walking. And then, like, the person, like, passes by, like, really close to me, like basically touches me. And I'm, like, about ready to turn around and fucking sock this dude. I'm pissed. And it was Lume.
I was like, wow. I was about to be kicked off the podcast because she was going to punch me in the face, and that was going to be the end of that. It was
so funny. I literally went from 100 to 0 so quick. Like, I turned, and I was, like, really about to, like, freak the fuck out on you.
Thought I was about to be done with the podcast on that. And the thing that I'll say from that night that is my
you were like, thing, are you good? Like, we were fucked up.
Y'all were definitely lit. I mean, when I seen homie with no shirt, I was like, you might have a problem. Like, it's
that's
like
another thing about the saloon. Yeah, shirts are optional.
Yeah,
people
you said you could. Yeah. No, but the only thing I'll say, and kind of related to even that night, is I know we've been in this quarantine for a minute. We've been doing we had 30 plus episodes now. We've been doing this for damn near 7 months, I want to say. Boy, did I miss being out in these streets. Like,
me too.
Man, I thought it, I know we did a little OnlyFans episode. Yeah, the girls is cute on there, whatever. But, like, man, seeing y'all live and in person, I missed it so much. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the eye candy is ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, they got me all the way back in the game. Your boy is back. Like, man, I thought I was cool. I was like, you know what? Actually, quarantine might be better for me. Like, it's a good life. Like, I need to do that.
You've been saying things to that effect. Like, I don't need to be in the bar. I just need the option that I can say no to. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
And now these past 2 weeks that I've been out,
yup,
Exchange and 7 Rooftop, and I'm like, you know what? Y'all got me all the way back in.
Yeah, exactly. Buy back in. It really is about to be the roaring 20s again, they say. And I agree.
I can see it because everybody's
people
out here trying to.
Out here. We're outside.
People dressing their best because they ain't worn that fit in literally 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months.
Yep.
They're out here, boom, I got all these clean fits ready to go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where were you all my life? As Rihanna would say, like, my days. Like,
100% agree. Woo. People are really out here. That's why It's actually kind of annoying. You can't get into any bars unless you go like
Super
fucking 8
early. Yeah,
p.m.,
you gotta
yeah.
post up. You gotta post up.
You really do.
Yeah,
You
it reminds
really
me
do.
of college. You gotta literally post up. Like,
Right.
damn, like when you had to go before the covers came, like you go to the
Oh
club. before
yeah,
cover charge, like,
when you're bored,
shit,
right?
we was there at 9 p.m. because they charged cover after 9. So it's like 8:59, running through the thing. Yeah. We good. All right, stamps. Yeah. Nah, like it's bad.
It's
like,
definitely a thing. Everybody is out here. People are looking good. I ran into after I ran into you. I ran into
man.
yeah. I ran into remember he's never gonna hear this, so what do I care? Old boy that lives between here and my place.
Oh yeah. Oh, you ran into him out
Yeah,
on the streets too?
And he was like not one to he didn't give the vibe that he was like out here like that when we were hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is part of the reason that it like fizzled out, because I was just like, you're not
Yeah,
about
you're
to be.
just
It was
whatever.
kind of like nearing the end of COVID, and I was like, okay, well, I'm trying to be like out here,
And you don't seem like you're about
you
this
are
game.
like, your work situation is what it is, and like you're just not out here like that.
Yeah, so bye.
Literally ran into him. He looked so good too. I was like, I walked right up to him. I was like, hey, what's up?
Oh my god! I'm just glad. I know, right? I'm about to say. I'm just glad. Apparently, I lowered the blinders, and then
I
she
guess,
was good
shit.
to just walk around and be like, "Well, hell."
I mean that, but again, that was someone I had previously already known, not like a random
It's
individual.
cool. It's cool. I'm not mad at you. I'm proud of
So
you.
that was good. I ran into like literally like, I mean that wasn't even the only two people I saw that I knew. It was wild. The streets are packed. I swear to God. Except it was super funny because like there's so much construction. Literally, this Hennepin is not open between Washington and 3rd.
Well, no, the worst part is there's so much construction, like you said,
Yeah.
over there, and then also, like half these bars they being closed. So it's like
Right.
half these things aren't even open. They used to be open.
Yeah, it's a
or
fact.
they're all here like whatever. They can't handle what's going on. So it's like the fact that we out here at these same ass basic places, but rolling up
Yep.
together because it's like, hey, yeah, the saloon's popping, 7's popping, brand
Yep.
new whip just hopping. Like,
Yep.
it's redonkulous. But
Yeah.
I didn't think hey, as I said on the freaking resolution episode, I didn't want to come out here and be out here too, like, oh my God, one night standy, getting all hyped. Da, da,
Yeah.
da.
You change your
And
tune a little maybe.
I fought it for a while, but now it's not looking good. That's all I'll say. It's not looking good.
Plus, I
Like,
convinced you of the what I'm calling the ethical roster. Sounded real good to you.
Yeah. Things are not looking good for me, guys. Like,
It's not cuffing season. You need to stop acting like you try to get cuffed. It's not cuffing season.
it's not looking good. That's
no,
all I got to say.
we outside. It's the summertime. The fuck.
Shot girl summer. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely a thing. But this leads to our next point that we were going to talk about, which is you had put in the notes saying, people be looking good. They've been in the house.
Looking
These
real
are facts.
good.
Yes. But you are seriously the 4th guy in like a week or two to say to me, like, I'm literally struggling to judge these women's age.
Yeah, man. I forgot. I used to be so good at it. I used to be like, fake ID,
Yeah.
fake ID, mom. There we go. Like, too easy. Just
And-
da-da-da-da-da.
And here's the thing about this is I feel like, and I don't know how do you feel about it? What do you think the cause is? I have a strong theory.
I mean, I don't know. I just think I ain't been out here. Practice
Yeah.
makes perfect. And
Yeah.
my practice, I'm out of practice.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what the other 4 guys said. And I'm here to tell you that is not, I think, the main root cause of the problem.
What is the main root cause?
The main root cause of the reason that you guys are out here struggling to identify the age of the hot women you're seeing is because the way that young, and by young I mean literally like everything has gone down like in age, women are dressing has gotten like astronomically more grown / slutty in the past, especially COVID, but really even more than that. Like when I tell like
That's true.
the conversations that like the girls, like women are having, like me and my friends. I mean, I was at a high school grad party recently, and like not that they look bad or inappropriate. They absolutely don't. But when I was 16,
Yeah,
17,
when you were that
18,
age, I wouldn't dress like that.
I wouldn't. It just wasn't even. It's not that I wouldn't do it because I would be like embarrassed or like whatever. Like it wasn't that way. Like it wasn't that fucking way. Like we were. They all had like literally whole tits out.
Every single girl had like this, basically, but
just tiny little bras, tiny little shirts and shorts, like, and I have mixed feelings about it at that young an age, like the high school girls, because
Hey, I'm just wondering where they parents at.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like the parents can only do so much when the entire culture has shifted. Like it's one thing to be like this and this and that,
Bubble
but
boy, that shit. You ain't leaving my house. That's why I can't.
well,
be a dad
I
to
don't.
no daughter.
I actually don't agree that like you should like reject the entire standard of culture for your one child.
There's a good way to do it.
But whatever. In any case, I don't know about the young ones like that young. It's just an example. But I'm saying like literally, I mean, I was at the pool.
A couple weeks ago. Or
Yeah,
something?
whatever weekend.
Yeah, a while ago.
Like these of my guy friends were literally like, Kristen, like come here. And I'm like, what? They're like, how old do you think those two girls are across the pool? And I myself like literally looked at them, and at first I was like, oh, they're probably like 19, 20. And then they just laughed, and I'm like, what? And they're like, we've been like noticing them for like a while now, and those chicks are 16. I was like, no way.
They are definitely in high school.
I was
100%.
like, no way. And then I'm looking.
And then you see
definitely that young. And I feel like it's every age group is like more and more to the extreme. And some people would say that that's bad. Obviously, I'm for it. I literally was on a boat the other day. I was like, no clothes summer. Like, who needs it? Fuck it, whatever. But I definitely think this is a thing. That, like,
no, it's a thing. And I think
and younger women are dressing more and more adult and less.
They're definitely dressing more adult, and I think they've been doing that even before quarantine, so I don't disagree with that. But also, I think quarantine time, some of these younger ladies... Because, I mean, let's be real. If you didn't have a connect to get a fake ID, I'm sorry for you. But for those of us that were able
for all
to,
of us regular people.
like, there's some of these girls that have these older connects that actually were really happy with quarantine and are not ready to go out yet. But their ID is sitting here ready for them to let these girls go out.
True. Fair
and
point.
So now I'm here at this bar that I thought was supposed to be safe. Supposed to be a 21 plus safe. And guess what? Here are all these 18-year-olds in this bitch. Looking just like their fucking older sisters, and I'm like, well, nothing I can do about that.
Well, and that's what we have said many times. Like, I feel personally for myself, just because I feel this way, that, like, if you can't legally be in the bar with me, you're too young for me.
Yeah,
and
the one person who would be out here fighting is not here today.
That's true.
R.I.P.
But no, I definitely think this is a thing, and I think men, on the whole, are less, acutely aware of the way that style and everything has changed for like women, because
we don't pay attention.
Yeah, and also it's just like a technology thing too. Like, it was bound to go this way when like, young girls have Instagram, they see everything that the older girls wear, they want to emulate it. Like, I didn't have fucking Instagram. I just went to fucking whatever Justice, whatever Limited 2, like, and we just bought what was there. Like,
it's also just the natural progression of life. Like, I mean, kids there weren't like a lot of 14-year-old phenoms in athletics in the 1980s. There was like one or two. Now there's like 20 that are all getting scholarships, 40, 100, like depending on the sport. So it's just a natural progression. I get it,
But yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing, and I have mixed. I don't know. I can't really comment too much on wax about what I think of it. I have very mixed feelings over the young girls dressing so adult. Part of me is like, cool, obviously. Part of me is like, nah, chill.
All I know is y'all better show me a real ID.
I mean, yeah.
That's all I
Passport card, bitch.
Hey. At this point, now I'm like, yo, y'all can't fly to UG with me?
Yeah, we got to change the standards here, what we're talking about.
I used to be saying, you got to go to bar with me. Now I'm like, you can't get on a plane international with me. We out. That's a wrap.
You don't have a passport?
No, not go be able to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. It's an interesting... I think COVID has exacerbated a lot of the changes I felt like I was already seeing in like social, interactions. And it's just really going to be an interesting decade.
Yeah, well, before that, it's gonna be a real interesting summer. 'Cause
Summer,
I know
yeah.
I'm gonna be struggling, but that's why I got these international trips already planned.
Right.
Get me out of here, get my swiping going with my little improvement, and
I haven't even thought about that for
Yeah.
my trip. I
Be
should
a
probably
good-
swipe while I'm in San Diego. Huh?
Yeah, we both know you won't, so it's fine. Don't.
Only
Don't
because
lie
I'm
to
going to be
people.
like literally too busy.
She's always too busy. CEO, like too busy all the
we got
time,
the
every
PGA
time.
Friday, Disneyland Sunday. I literally get one day off Saturday to recoup and be hungover. It's shaping up to be a very, I think, positive post-COVID dating outlook. I feel like people are being braver. I feel like there's a potential. Well, you got to get on the train. I have already been
Alright.
braver.
I didn't say you haven't been. I just said not me. I wasn't calling
You
you
got to get
out.
on the train. But I feel like people are way more receptive to like talking in person
Well, we'll
to
see.
strangers.
Yeah, no, now we're out in the streets. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like I've been distracted because I've been with very people that I'm close to the times
Right.
I've been out. So I need to go more just
Yeah,
maybe the
yeah.
Quarantings crew and we.
I know,
actually
yeah.
focus,
See, and that's like I said, I solemnly swear that when I get back
Yeah,
on this
nah,
trip, we're
yeah.
gonna be out here in the streets. Okay.
We'll believe it when we see it. That's fine. But no, yeah, I feel like we cooked. I feel like that was a good little grab bag. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
needed to just like evaluate our surroundings for a minute.
I mean, my surroundings look great every time I'm out. I can't do it. I can't do it. The streets. Welcome back to the streets. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll be the episode. That'll be the name of this episode. Welcome
Amen.
back to the streets. All right, so we good? You got anything else?
No, I think we should take a drink break and hit some quick hits.
All right, I'm here for it. Let's do it.